I don't know what happened before, but that crashed on us totally. And no, I was just looking to see if there was anything else there.
I'm your ally.
Who's over there? You can't escape us. You'll get caught. You can't stop everything. On it. You want to keep going? I'll get you. Get up and fight. Afraid to get hit? Why did they post me here? I don't even know what this thing does. Where did you come from?
Buddy, help!
How many hits does that take? We were not trained for this.
What's that, bud? Only one way to find out. That did the trick. Let's move. Wonder how long they were stuck in this stuff. Looks like that weird matter around here can take on various forms. Let's hope that tower at the top of the array has some answers.
Shit off, man.
I don't know. What's it matter? Well, I mean,
Fight by my side.
hey, an intruder! Something happened. He looks weak. Get back here. Enemy is recovering. Search your dominant. My shield. You just switched to range tactics. I know. He's going down. On target.
No way, no way. Oops, need to go back home. Right, okay, let's see.
Same mechanisms powered Z's chamber. We're getting close. There's those spy droids again. We're not the only ones interested in the array. We've searched all over the array, buddy. This is our last stop. If the key to Tanalorr is real, it has to be here. And if not, maybe Z does have a screw loose. That seal looks familiar. This must be where Centauri Kree intended to send Z. The key to Tanalorr was sealed away. For centuries now. That did it. Sounds like the array is powering up. There's some answers.
Welcome to Tanalorr.
It's beautiful. Remind me not to let you name the next world we discover.
Give it time. You didn't like me much at first either.
Jury's still out. Hard to believe this paradise was hiding on just the other side of the abyss.
Come on. I want to show you something.
Renowned Jedi Knight Dagan Gera offers to be my escort on an uncharted world. How could I refuse?
Without your guidance, I'd never have made it here in one piece.
Oh, careful now. Or someone might think you've learned humility.
Okay. So, I want to go there. There. So let's go here.
Force is strong here.
It's just as I told you. We'll build the temple here.
Yes. My thoughts exactly. It's simply wonderful.
Yes, it's perfect. I've seen the galaxy, Centauri. And there are many worlds that the light of the Jedi does not reach. I'm going to petition the High Council to train initiates here.
On Tanalorr. But it can be so challenging to access. What if something were to go wrong?
Our temple will be a bastion for the Order. Here at the galactic frontier.
The Abyss blocks comm signals. have to invite a member of the Jedi Council to visit in person.
They've been in there for hours.
Council members are not known for their hasty judgments. Especially Master Rancesis.
My duel with the Gendai didn't take this long.
You won in the end. Be patient.
Not one of my strong suits.
Well, if you're going to teach younglings, you had better learn. I have faith in you. So does the Council. Trust them to do the right thing. What's wrong?
Warn the others. We're under attack. You're not here. You're not supposed to be here. Release me. Please. Who are you? I saw you.
I'm Cal. Cal Kestis. And you must be Dagan Gera.
Yes, I am. You are a Jedi?
Yes. But things have changed since you've been gone. A Sith Lord corrupted the Republic. Turned it into an empire. They destroyed the Order. They're hunting down those of us that are left. But you're here now. We can fight them together.
I am back. The Order is gone. I must return to Tanalorr.
What happened?
Is his arm gone then?
How'd you end up here?
We were invaded. I held them at bay as long as I could, but there were too many. The battle was horrific. Still, we weren't beaten. Not yet. Not until the Jedi Council gave the order to abandon Tanalorr and then refused to counterattack.
They gave up on it?
Yes. It was my discovery, my home, and they just expected me to throw it away.
Dagon, wait.
I refused to obey and was betrayed by the one I trusted most.
No, stop!
What have you done?
Oh my God.
Still green,
Such a pity.
I can sense your fear. Such a chore. Pathetic.
Shit.
I should thank you for really...
Respawn. It is respawn. Oh, are you kidding me? I'll go through all that shit again.
You're scared. You know nothing of the Force. Trivial. Face me. Why resist? Quick, help me! That wretched order will rue the day they betrayed me and forsook Tanalorr. Is that it? Your tricks have expired. Stand and fight. Help me, Vinny. You cannot win. That's nothing. Buddy, help. Weak. Frightened. Meager. I will not be imprisoned again. You dare stand against me? Stop! I am not your enemy. We're all that's left. What happened to you? Ravis. I should have known you would honor your oath. Wait!
Didn't make that jump.
The key to Tanalor. Could Kree have met Dagon? How could she entrust Tanalor to someone like him?
Nope, don't make that jump. Wait, okay. doing that? I think it's broken. Nope, I don't understand. So, right, okay. That really looks.
Breathe. Skill point. Yeah, spin, strike on release. Don't know, to be fair.
Someone doesn't want to die today. Watch your footing. Squad mate down. traitor. Let's do this. Stop him! I won't let up. Too much for you, huh? I can catch you.
Back into there. Oh, shit. Don't do that. Didn't want to go back. Yeah. This is a bit strange because I don't know. Go here. Keeps fucking going in other directions. It can't be. Jumping off there. It can't be. Where the fuck's the door? Feels as though I'm running away from where I need to be. Great, thank you very much for doing that. Seriously, don't think I'm actually going in the right direction. How the fuck am I gonna get there? I have the forest area. I know I need that. Need that then. Fuck off, man, you bastards. Is that the rain or not? Nope, that's not the rain. We need a wee.
Get back here! Gotcha!
Help me out.
So how do I get to where I need to be then? Fucking hell. understand this. I really don't understand this. I fucking really lowered it. I don't get this. I really don't get this. I moved closer to it, but moved farther away. I seriously don't think I need to do this. I need to get out of here. It's a good area. What the fuck am I out here though? There ain't anything to save us from there. I really just don't know where to go. To be fair, I really don't. Back up here again just to see, but I know there's nothing up here. To be fair, I'm just a bit very much confused, if I'm honest. Maybe this is the way.
Tanalor was supposed to bring us closer. But all it did was divide our order. The Council may have given up on you, but I know who you truly are, Dagon. Even if you yourself have forgotten.
She had such faith in him. At least she never had to see him fall to the dark side. Not a bad view, huh, buddy? Wonder if Grease and Boat fixed the Mantis by now. I need to focus. Looks like another shard. We're not getting up this water. Not without some help.
You're new here, yeah?
That's right.
Got a place you should check out then. There's this guy, a real fishing enthusiast, putting around in his skiff at the base of the mountain. He's near an Imperial camp. Mind seeing if he's all right?
Yeah, no problem.
Much appreciated.
No, I'm not gonna do it. What am I gonna do here? Get across that there.
Tanalorr is real. And it may be the last corner of this galaxy that's safe from the Empire. I wish you could have seen it too, BD.
Right.
These seeds belong somewhere with fresh soil. I think we just found our ticket out of here. Easy. It won't hurt you. Easy, Neko. More priorite.
Nope.
No scanning, okay, BD? I bet we can clear that gate with a little boost from our new friend. Let's ride. A sandcrawler, you know what that means. Jawas can't be far off. Now! Focus. Okay, let's go. You know your way around Kobo, don't you? Looks like the Mantis is back in action. Come on, BD. Let's meet him at the landing pad. Grab a lift, BD. You're looking good as new.
Indeed, that mechanical mixologist is a miracle worker. I must know, did you locate the key to Tanalor?
It's complicated. But we'll find it.
Monk told me what transpired while I was asleep. To think the Jedi Order is no more, that must have been dreadful for you. We have both been through so much, but we must persevere, Cal. After all, what else is there to do?
That's right. Got room for one more?
I shall remain here, but if you need my counsel, I will be at the saloon. I am very fortunate to have met you, Cal Kestis.
I found something out there.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Another holocron?
Jedi. From the time of the High Republic, somehow preserved him back to Dagan Gera. I freed him.
What happened?
He attacked me. Escaped with the Bedlam Raiders. He's who they've been looking for. Says the Jedi betrayed him. And turned to the dark side.
Are you okay, kid?
Tanalor. It's real, Grease. It's hidden somewhere in the Abyss.
Oh, that's impossible! The Abyss eats any ship that gets too close!
The Republic found a way through hundreds of years ago. That's why they built that array in the forest.
A hidden world that nobody's been able to reach for centuries. If you figured out how to cross the Abyss, you could just disappear.
Completely. No Bedlam Raiders. No bounty hunters.
No galactic empire.
I'm just spitballing here, but that does sound like a place that someone could call home.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be a home.
Get your feet down. All right, I'm going back to the cantina.
You know, Grease, we could use a real pilot.
I don't know. I mean, you're doing okay on your own. I mean, you could clean the Patoli Weave every now and then.
We don't know the Mantis like you do. Nobody does.
Oh, Cal, I'm sorry. My best days are behind me. I can't even hold my card steady.
I know things are different from how they used to be, but I'm not sure I could do this without you.
Is that really how you feel?
It is.
Well, I mean, I guess I could have Monk keep his eye on the saloon.
Greasy money. You in? I mean, there's not gonna be much in the way of credits.
Cal, this is better than any score. Imagine, no more looking over your shoulder. A safe place for us, for the ones we love.
If anyone knows about a lost Jedi world, it's here.
Jedi! It's about time you paid that lady a visit. All right, I'm gonna make us some food before we go.
generations of rock have raised their young here. The Empire tore through, shot and trampled anything that got in their way. So who's this seer we're going to see? A mentor of mine. Rescued me from the Empire on Braca and dragged me halfway across the galaxy.
Sounds like you two went through a lot together.
We did. Been a long time since I've seen her. How's it feel to be back on the Mantis?
Good. Thinking about whipping up some curried burrafish. Kitchen looks in better shape than the rest of the ship, kid.
I definitely saw less action since you left.
You're telling me. The spice levels haven't moved. Did you cook even one decent meal for yourself these last years?
I'm not half the cook you are, Grease. And maybe only 3/4 the pilot.
Very kind, but the first chance we get, I'm making you a plate of Great Granny Pyloon's umber hash.
My favorite. Can't wait.
Oh, excuse me.
And the RCN say, well, actually, Friday night, Saturday morning, they had so many calls, negotiating calls from leading hospitals saying that they couldn't guarantee patient safety. They were really concerned that it was better to have exemptions across all hospitals that were affected, covering intensive care and the biggest emergencies in A and E. Now, hospital bosses have welcomed that, but they're still very concerned. When we put it to be tonight, the whole system was hanging by a thread tonight and tomorrow during this strike action, and that actually the exemptions covered a relatively small amount of care offered anyway. Now, it's worth remembering that it's just under half of hospitals actually on strike where there were mandates, but ones who were not affected are making the point that ambulances could be diverted to them, creating more pressure on their A&E units. Now, it's clear that Steve Barclay, the Health Secretary, hopes that this will move forward after the Staff Council meet, as we were hearing, majority support for the deal, and if it's paid out, that may deter other unions from actually pressing on with industrial action. But the Royal College of Nursing are making it clear they want to continue making the case that it needs a better pay offer to stop more nurses leaving and creating more of a workforce problem.
Yeah, and that's just the nurses, though. What about the junior doctors? Because their dispute over pay, that's not resolved, is it?
Well, indeed, and there's no sign of any talks at the moment between the junior doctors, the British Medical Association, covering their dispute in England, and the government. Now, there was talk of ACAS, the Conciliation Service, being brought in. That doesn't seem to have got anywhere. So we'll have to wait and see there. But it's very possible that that dispute, involving junior doctors, covering many doctors up to just below consultant level, will continue for some time, and we await to hear if there are any further details of any further strike plans they might have.
Okay, Hugh, thank you. Hugh Pym, our health editor. Let's take a look at some of the day's other top stories now. And a man has died and at least 7 people have been injured after being stabbed in a street brawl near a nightclub in Bodmin in Cornwall. Police were called in the early hours of the morning, with one man dying at the scene. A 24-year-old has been arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder. A 5-month-old baby has been taken to hospital in Cardiff after a dog attack in Caerphilly. When police say the injuries aren't thought to be life-threatening, the dog has been seized. And the government has announced new rules to stop the spread of extremist ideology in prisons in England and Wales. The changes mean convicted terrorists will have the number of books they're allowed in their cells cut. Ministers say the change will make it more difficult for prisoners to hide extremist literature. For viewers at home watching the King's coronation next weekend, there'll be an opportunity to swear an oath of allegiance to the new monarch. It's being referred to as the Chorus of Millions, replacing the ancient tradition of hereditary peers pledging loyalty. And preparations are well underway right across the UK for thousands of community events to mark the big day. For some, memories are beginning to flood back of the last coronation back in 1953. Our home editor Mark Easton has more from East London.
Golden coach, there's a heart of gold, riding through old lonely town.
East End royalty.
It's the Pearly Queen of Hackney.
Pearly Queen Jackie Murphy was just 12 when she sang in a show on Hackney's Wilton estate to celebrate the 1953 coronation. With cloth in short supply, she and her younger sister wore outfits made of crepe paper.
What would I have seen all around me on Coronation Day? Bunting everywhere, loads of flags and mums chasing the kids about. Oh, it was just lovely, really.
EastEnders street parties provided the source material for a famous essay on the meaning of the coronation. The authors saw it as an act of national communion in which the people of the United Kingdom became more sensitive to the values which band them all together.
But does the coronation 2023 hold the same meaning? Do the people of the East End see it as more than an opportunity for a knees up and a day off work?
It's our history. And I don't think there's anywhere in the world that have got the history that we've got with our monarchy.
Does it make you feel special?
Very. Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think we can be a bit, uppity-puffy about it.
Celebrations in East London's Coronation Road drew photographers back in 1953. Today, not so much evidence of local enthusiasm. But at the primary school that backs onto Coronation Road, well, here anticipation is tangible.
The coronation to us is it's the start of a new era. Since Queen Elizabeth has sadly passed away, we'll have a new heir to live up to her legacy and make our country a better place. It makes me happy because I know that I get to see a ginormous event happening. I love I really like it.
It's about identity. It's about recognising that we are all British and the nature of the British values.
This coronation footage found in Hackney Council's archive depicts a 19th century built East End, since largely demolished to make way for modern housing for the Elizabethan age. The 60s Lochner estate is busy planning a street party for their new king.
How do you feel about this coronation?
I can't get as excited about it as I did when I was younger. It's not the same. I don't know.
You're out here making crowds, you're part of the community effort.
Yeah, well, that's about it.
Lorenzo, you have a particular role in this coronation, do you not? I'm the food man. The food man. Jerk chicken.
Everybody on our estate will come out and enjoy Lorenzo's jerk chicken, and we'll have a communal table that we all contribute to.
Now, there are polls suggesting that Britain has to get excited about the coronation. But look around and you'll find communities preparing to celebrate something that reflects a shared history, shared customs, and shared values.
All in London.
Despite, or perhaps because times are difficult, people want to hang out the bunting for what binds them together. Mark Easton, BBC News, East London.
With all the sports and Premier League history making and a first in snooker too tonight, here's Lizzie Greenwood-Hughes at the BBC Sports and Hi, Lizzie.
Hello, thank you, Clyde. Good evening. Well, it's been another entertaining day in the Premier League with plenty of goals. Match of the day too has highlights after the news, but here are the headlines. Manchester City are top of the Premier League. They beat Fulham 2-1 to move a point ahead of long-time leaders Arsenal with a game in hand. Erling Haaland scored his 50th goal of the season in all competitions, making him the first top-level player to reach the milestone for more than 90 years. Liverpool edged ahead of Tottenham in the race for 5th place. After a 7-goal thriller at Anfield, Liverpool had been 3-0 up early on, but Spurs staged a remarkable comeback only for the home team to grab a winner deep into injury time. Bournemouth are all but safe after putting 4 past Leeds, who are still in relegation danger, and they were also wins for Manchester United and Newcastle. But before Manchester United's game at Old Trafford, there was a large protest where around 1,000 fans marched in opposition to the club's ownership. United is for sale, and many supporters don't want the Glazer family to keep a stake in the club. Celtic are through to the Scottish Cup final after knocking out the holders Rangers Jota scored the only goal in a tough game at Hampden Park. Celtic will be firm favourites to win the final against the Championship side Inverness Caledonian Thistle, and they're still on course for an 8th treble. Sergio Perez says he can challenge for this year's Formula One world title. He beat his Red Bull teammate and championship leader Max Verstappen to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Ben Croucher reports.
The twists and turns of Formula One, where on the streets of Baku there's no room for error.
Lights out, away we go.
Even though two-time world champion Max Verstappen started second, as is the case this season, he didn't stay there for long.
Breezing past Charles Leclerc and into the lead.
The walls closed in on his race when Nick de Vries clipped one. The resulting safety car saw Verstappen leapfrogged by his teammate Sergio Perez. It penalised Lewis Hamilton too, but he made better progress than George Russell to finish 6th.
Well, that was a restart, sorry guys.
Threading the eye of the needle through the castles on the Caspian, the Red Bulls were untouchable. Those walls, well, given the odd craze, they were pushing still, but somewhat surprisingly, Verstappen had no answer to his teammates' pace.
Perez wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Verstappen still leads the championship, but in Baku, it was the Mexican working his street magic. Ben Croucher, BBC News.
Exeter have been beaten to a place in Rugby Union's European Champions Cup final by La Rochelle. The 2020 winners were outplayed by the defending champions in a ruthless 47 points to 28 victory in Bordeaux. La Rochelle will play Leinster in a repeat of last year's final. Mark Selby has made snooker history by becoming the first player to make a maximum 147 break in a World Championship final. And what a time to do it! The four-time champion had been 6 frames to 2 down to Belgium's Luca Bressel at the start of the evening session. Before the famous frame helped him pull it back to within 1 frame. Bressel is currently only leading 9 frames to 8. The final concludes tomorrow. It's the first to 80. That's it for me. Back to you, Clive.
Okay, Lizzie, thank you for that. Now, what does the weather hold in store? Ben Rich is here. Hi, Ben.
Hi there, very much. Thank you, Clive. Yes, good evening to you. The last day of April certainly brought us some April showers, some of us more than others, but this was the scene in Northern Ireland. Some big thundery downpours that broke out this afternoon, and then through the evening we've been seeing these showers drifting their way eastwards. So what about at the start of May? Well, I think the showers will become fewer and further between as we head through the rest of the night. Some mist and murk is likely to develop around some western parts. Temperatures not dropping far, quite a mild start to the new month, 6 to 10 degrees to start tomorrow morning. So, into tomorrow, a couple of frontal systems, this one bringing some early showers across the southeast corner, and this one bringing a bit of a change into the north of the UK, particularly Scotland, some colder air digging in behind this weather front. You will notice the change in the
feel. It's been fucking freezing all week.
Cloud bringing some bits and pieces of rain, but the northerly wind behind bringing a change in the feel of things. Northern Ireland actually having a decent day, not as many showers as we've seen today. Whereas for England and Wales, there will be a scattering of showers, some of which will be heavy, possibly thundery. Temperatures, well, quite a range actually by the middle of the afternoon. 17 in London, but just 7 in Aberdeen. And then into Tuesday, another rather chilly day across some northeastern parts of the UK, but it will be mostly dry. There is a cloud, small chance for a shower, but some good spells of sunshine. Temperatures 9-10 degrees in the north of Scotland, 15 to 16 further south, so not quite as warm as it has been. Now, as we head towards the end of the week, it does look like we'll see frontal systems trying to squash in from the southwest. As that happens, the wind will start to pick up a little bit. That easterly breeze will make it feel really rather cool close to some North Sea coast, I think, through the middle part of the week. And then for the end of the week, well, we do see that increasing chance of some outbreaks of rain. Temperatures no great shakes for early May, 11 to 16 degrees. And just an early hint on the coronation weekend. It looks like there may be some showers in the forecast, but that's a long way off.
Okay, Ben, thank you. Ben Rich, then. That's it. There's more analysis of the day's main stories on the BBC News website, but the news, of course, continues here on BBC One. So join our colleagues across the nations and regions for all the news when you are. Have a very good night.
We asked 100.
Welcome back, followers. I'm starting over. I've been high on you're getting a little better. I have big plans for you. It's time to get together with an action who wants it. I'm taking you down bit by bit. I can't wait to see you try. War is never pretty, and it's only just begun.
Gossip Girl, the new series. Watch now, only on BBC iPlayer.
Eurovision is coming to the UK. You getting big now, you men? You lot. It's time to show the world how we host. I've got it all under control. Get loud. Get ready. Because this year, it's in Liverpool, horses. Now come on. The Eurovision Song Contest starts Tuesday, 9th of May, live across the BBC.
Oh my god, he's gonna survive though. Been struck by a car.
It's not a crash.
Is that a unicycle?
Yeah.
How long have you been single?
A while. I think you should know you.
You should probably wouldn't say it's my brand new comedy.
Yeah.
Colin from Accounts. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
A busy day around the grounds with sights firmly set on Champions League qualification. Here's Mark Chapman with all the highlights on BBC.
I don't like him. I really don't like him.
Five games on an action-packed match of the day too tonight. We'll also have all of the goals from yesterday. Alan Shearer and Leon Osman are with us. Now, a recent upturn in form has seen Liverpool in contention for a European place. They face Tottenham, who, despite their recent troubles, began the day in fifth. Your commentator, Mark Scott.
Always a marquee fixture, but not the usual prizes at stake today. Although the fact that it's must-win if either side to claw their way into the Champions League should make for a decent watch. Liverpool are changed by 3 from the team that made it 3 wins in a row in the week. Luis Diaz gets the first start since his knee injury in October, with Canate and Elliott also in. A back problem moves to the bench, with Matip and Henderson joining in there. Ryan Mason makes a change at either end. Davis is in for Longley, and Kulusevski replaces Richarlison.
Fucking ditches.
This is the polar opposite of a happy hunting ground for Tottenham. Spurs' only win in their last 28 league games at Anfield came almost 12 years ago when Rafael van der Vaart and Luka Modric scored to give them a 2-0 victory. Gakpo again. Salah's the option. Elliott and Diaz are in the area. Alexander-Arnold with a chance to cross. Beautiful ball! 1-0! Curtis Jones on cue to slot away another peach of a delivery from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Curtis Jones with his first goal of the season, set up from Trent Alexander-Arnold into the ideal area for Curtis Jones, who still had work to do, and didn't he do it well? Well, it might be a horrible case of deja vu for Spurs at the moment, blown away at Newcastle last Sunday and under the pump early on at Anfield today. Here's Gakpo, will he get there? He will! It's 2! It's Luis Diaz! And his history
It's 5 minutes, fucking hell.
Who are being torn apart early on away from home again. Luis Diaz marking his first start since his knee injury in October with a goal. Spurs failed to get the ball away. It was too easy for Liverpool to win it back, and then too easy for them to get through the back. Gakpo knew where Luis Diaz was, and he certainly knew where the goal was. And Tottenham don't really know what's hit them. Liverpool 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. 2 minutes and 5 seconds between the goals. Liverpool monopolising the ball early on. It's Fabinho now, onto Elliott. Alexander-Arnold.
No offense, but 10 not
Gakpo's gone over, and that's a penalty.
They can make the penalty from there, you know they know.
It goes from bad to worse for Tottenham, who are on course to be battered away from home for the second weekend.
If you put the salt in now, what actually happens, it breaks down the eggs, and it starts turning into something sort of pretty watery. So, eggs in the pan, nice lot of butter, and it's really important to put the butter in right at the very beginning, because what that does, it starts giving a really nice velvety finish, which we already, and then a simple spatula. Onto the heat, never whisk the egg, whisk it in the pan. Because when you start sort of whisking beforehand, you break it all down. You've got to break it down in the pan. But the secret behind the scrambled egg is to start it on a nice sort of generous heat, take it off the heat, go back to the heat, take it off the heat. And treat it like a risotto. You can't stop stirring. It's live, you've got to really work at it. Now, it's starting to come together. It's starting to get a little bit thick. I'll come back off the heat and just let it work. And just do this 3 or 4 times. Back onto the heat. Now, if I had to season this now, it's so turn it into something quite watery. I don't want a really nice sort of creamy scrambled egg. Something quite fluffy. I think my toast burning. Off the heat. Then I'm going to set the fire alarms off. Let it wake up the missus. Okay, here we go. Put that back in. So, on and off the heat. Right, off the heat. Then, as you can see now, look, it's almost starting to sort of, continue cooking. It doesn't need to go back on the stove, because it's actually continuing cooking, because